Chapter 9, Lesson 2 is measuring in centimeters. So again, we still need to remember from the last lesson the difference between more versus less. So more means longer, less means shorter. We also need to know the difference between longer and longest. So longer is for comparing two, longest is for comparing more than two. Similarly, shortest versus shorter. We also need to know the difference between shortest versus longest. Okay, so again, the topic is length. So that's why it's shortest and longest. And finally, we need to remember if it says longer than versus shorter than. So longer than versus shorter than just means we need to subtract and take the difference. Okay, so our lesson will come from page 145. Now, in this problem, number 7, there's a picture that has a ruler that's in centimeters, but there's also 3 items that's being measured. The first one is a pencil, the next one is a stick, and the last one is a stamp. Now, in essence, when we are taking the measurements, what we need to remember is we have to take the length on the right side, so the right end point minus the left end point. So that's how we determine the length. So this is the right minus the left. So for a problem like this, it would be ideal for the kids to identify the length of each item already. So again, there's a pencil, there's a stick, and there's a stamp. Now, we will do questions D and E. So, in question D, it says how long is the pencil. So, if we want to find the length of the pencil, we take the rightmost, which is at 15. And then we subtract the leftmost, which is at 2. So, that means the length of the pencil is 13 centimeters. In letter E, we are asked how much longer is the pencil than the stick. So if we look at the stick, is 10 centimeters. So when it says how much longer, we're taking the difference. So that means 13 minus 10 is the question mark. So therefore, this is 3 centimeters longer. So again, if we're looking for the measurement of an item, we need to take the right point minus the left point. That gives you the length of the item. That concludes lesson 2 of chapter 9. See you in the next lesson.